I get it, Salty. Hiccup. Yeah. How to Train Your Dragon. Alright, so... Couldn't tell. I got hashtag Spectrumed. Because of course! It's the first official affiliate stream. Of course, you know, it would make total sense. Why would I want a stable internet connection when I can have spotty connection that comes and goes? Ay. But we're back. You gotta go check on your cat 6 miles away, so. Anyway, since it died so quickly into the stream, I don't think it was even 10 minutes. We're just going to restart the mission. For those wondering what the hell happened, internet hiccup killed the first part. Didn't miss much, just explanation of what was going on. We're going for the Gunslinger Medal. So, yeah. Skipper, you didn't see anything. Kowalski analysis. Spectrum sucks, sir. Okay, so like I said, we're going for the Gunslinger, or the Sharpshooter Medal. So guns only. Go with the Nosferatu because ECM pod.
Garuda team, time to take off.
And no, I won't force y'all to watch the cutscenes because I'm not evil. Except for the good ones, like this one and maybe one other. Yeah, other aircraft has ECM too, but this one has 36 of them and 2 guns. And once I ran out of ECM pods, it locks me to the Sidewinders. The ECM are just in case I, you know, get trigger happy and muscle memory makes me hit B. Because I know me, I'm going to want to shoot a missile.
Airborne warning and control system goes down to all scrambling defense craft. The situation has not yet been ascertained. We must implement an emergency.
Oh, I am trigger happy.
Follow your individual instructions. Garuda 1, you do not have a wingman. Let's see. Shamrock.
But am I a happy
Shamrock,
trigger?
are you alone too? Very well. As of now, you're Garuda.
I don't know, would you consider my flying style in A7 happy? Because if it would be, then I'd be a happy trigger.
So I'm Garuda 2. Garuda 1, I've got your back. No time for introductions now, though. Go ahead and I'll follow your lead. Never was good with directions anyhow.
Yes!
Garuda team, you are authorized to engage any hostile aircraft.
Unless I'm flying on ace difficulty, then hell no.
May the Golden King smile upon us.
Alright. Hopefully, we won't get hashtag Spectrum this time.
Talisman and Garuda 2 Shamrock. We are currently in a state of emergency. Our nation is under attack by unknown forces. Do whatever you can to fend off the invasion.
Garuda 2, roger that. Garuda 1, you call the shots.
This is Commander Whitlock of the 15th Squadron. The enemy is expanding its field of attack. Stay alert.
Garuda 1, there's
Boom.
too many of them. Use your SP weapon.
Ah. Okay, I'm gonna need to shoot him from a longer range.
Grace Marion is currently under attack by unidentified aircraft. The damage apparently extends throughout the entire capital.
We've got an ID on the invaders.
Got it.
We're engaged with the Estovakian military.
I get most of my gun kills in this game not even trying. So actually actively trying to get gun kills is gonna be a little bit weird.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
I figured it wasn't a real sponsor.
Unbelievable! I say we teach him a few manners before we kick him out.
What?
The Estovakian threat level has been reduced. You should be able to hold out against them.
Garuda 1, we've almost got him. Let's do this one plane at a time.
Gravity mode. Yeah, this game does have gravity. You'll notice that if I slow down. See, I'm falling. Boom.
Garuda team, watch your necks out there. Stick with close-range targets and run them down.
Close range targets, huh? You mean like guns? Okay, so let's take these bombers out. Huh? Who the hell did that? Boom!
Careful now. The enemy has you on.
Why wouldn't it let me shoot those airborne tanks, I wonder? Also, if you guys want to have some ideas as, because I have reward point things that I have no idea what to make them be, if that makes sense. Because, you know, Sly has the hydrate check, posture check, I was wondering if there were any ideas for that you guys had. No guarantee I'll implement them, but, you know. Oh, shit.
ECM activated.
Water check? Okay. May the Golden King celebrate your
Careful now.
Twitch
The enemy
affiliate
has you on
status.
radar.
Well, aside from getting hashtag Spectrum
Plan your 6
or like
o'clock.
5 minutes into the initial stream, this feels great. It also feels great to be back in Ameria, flying my baby again.
Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1.
I mean, A7's a fun game, but flying an A6 is just my favorite. I'm almost gonna have 3 full bars of allied support with guns only.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Also, one of the tools that I now have is the ability to, actually make chat polls. So we can actually do, like a Twitch or a chat-driven Mass Effect playthrough,
Aircraft down.
where you guys decide what Shepard does.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Hey, it's alright.
I'll take care of this one. Get out of there!
Enemy aircraft down.
That's what I like to hear. Our Air Force is holding down the enemy. Keep it up.
The Estovakian threat level is even lower now.
Now, unfortunately, I
Drive them out
don't
of
believe we have enough for a Stricken Stomp. But we still should be able to get at least 2, maybe 3.
Strigan leader to Agayan. We will commence mission operations once your delivery is complete.
Ah, Wojciech, your character was wasted. Sometimes I really shouldn't be let loose to the internet. I feel the same way. Like, sometimes I feel like,
Launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
should I even be allowed on the internet? Because I barely know how to do anything. I know just enough on the internet to be dangerous to myself.
Engage the enemy at will following Nimbus impact. Finish them off.
What's this? Missiles?
Oh god.
Number 3, your radio's down. Number 3, where are you? Somebody in a cruise missile just detonated in midair. Half our planes have been wiped off the radar.
What the hell was that? Where are they coming from?
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Those are no ordinary cruise missiles. Evade like hell if you want out of this alive.
Alright, let's set up for the Stricken Stomp.
What about Grace Maria?
Hey, I'm on your side. Isn't your IFF working?
Warning, additional enemy planes have been spotted on radar. You don't want to know how many.
This is Strigan 12. Target. Strigan 4 is down.
Well, we got 2.
What's happening here? 2 of our planes have been shot down. Strigan leader is
3.
Are you alright, sir?
Alright. Wasn't the epic Stricken Stomp, but hey, we got him. We drove him off in like 30 seconds. That's not bad for guns only.
This is Ghost Eye to all planes. Air Defense Command has ordered an evacuation. You've been ordered to give up Grace Maria. Break away from this airspace and head west.
Are you out of your mind? We can't comply with that order.
We are militarily at a huge disadvantage. Comply with the order and head
Hey, it counts.
Listen.
The only thing I can kill aircraft with is my guns.
Each area, then regroup for a
But I can't prevent what the American or what my allies
Follow
do.
the order.
This is Garuda 2 to Garuda 1. You really should get out of here.
Garuda team, you're about to exit the combat zone. Maintain your course west to leave the airspace. Garuda team,
Ding.
you've made it out of the combat zone. Head for the rendezvous point.
I promise we'll be back for you. Just a little longer. I promise.
See, this is the face of death.
Our
A rank.
military has escaped destruction
Not bad.
because of your valiant efforts on, but our capital, Grace Maria, has been temporarily
And there you go.
occupied by Estavakian forces, and our central government has been usurped by them as well.
Allies killed
The
more
nation
than
of
me, but
Estavakia
what really
had declared
matters
war with our
is
country as it
the breakdown.
simultaneously launched a surprise
gun is
attack on
100%.
Grace Maria.
So this
In
counts as a
response,
guns only.
The Republic of Ameria's political council unanimously adopted a resolution of open war against our forces once up the beautiful country of Ameria.
What are you witnessing?
Fire and smoke rise. from the sea
You're
before
witnessing Ameria.
me. The King's Bridge is gone. Oh, no. No.
Matilda! I know they didn't feature in 7, but was Mary part of the Allied forces? Well, if you ask Calamitous, he thinks that there probably was an Amerian unit in the IUN. As part of his true canon skin pack mods, the IUN Mirage units, he reskinned as Sky Kid. He's also got a Belkin unit, Rot, in there, and I'm pretty sure he's got a Yuke unit. But yeah, I would not be surprised if part of the IUN were American forces, but they probably wouldn't be sending much since they're rebuilding not only themselves but also Estavakia at this point in time in 2019. So they probably couldn't afford to spare a lot, but maybe a squadron or two. But as a side note, if you do have A7 on Steam, check out Calamitous's true canon mod packs. He did a great job with
I am Lieutenant Colonel Wojciech of the Estavakian.
revamping the mage, spare, and strider skins, as well as making the IUN forces truly feel like an IUN.
A large-scale formation of Estavakian bombers is heading toward Vitose, a city here on the island of Kesed. The enemy's plotting
At least they wouldn't be shooting
Campania
rubber
Airport,
missiles.
where our military is stationed, to stamp us out and put an end to this thing. Enemy bombers are approaching Vitose from the north. Our advance team estimates they'll be above the city in
I'm gonna
about
test
15
out this pole
Air
thing.
units are to cooperate with our radar facilities and resume operations.
Create a new
An enemy takeover of Vitose would mean the ultimate destruction of our country, Ameria, and of our Amerian people. Intercept them at once.
All right. So I has pull. What should Shamrock fly? You have a minute. You can pick the CFA, the F-15E, Su-33, or the Big Bird. Yeah, I also need stream emotes too. But I have time because you can't use those until you get until I get subscribers. And I don't have any of those yet. So I has time. I also has ideas. But problem is pretty much all my ideas are copyrighted by Project Aces. So, I'm going to work on that. Alright, pull over. And it's a tie. One vote for the F-15E. Another vote for the A-10. So, we're going to default to cannon. And Shamrock will take his F-15E. As funny as it would be for the bird.
Garuda 1, which plane should I select?
Now, which F-15E should he have? Cannon one. No wonder that looked so familiar in A7. This is the skin I was using in the Team America run. It's like, no wonder it looks so familiar. It's the Estovakian one.
Garuda 1, which plane should I select?
That one. Active. Maybe. No, you can't be Cypher, because that's me. Could be Pixie. Oh yeah. This is the one. We're making Shamrock fly a waifu.
Are we ready to fly with these planes?
I do not regret
Garuda
this.
team, time to take off.
Those bombers have passed through the mountains and are still on course for Vitose.
They're here.
Head back to the base if you need supplies. You can land there at any time.
Takeoff complete. Good luck up there.
Garuda team, a formation of enemy bombers is on its way to Vitose. Take them out.
Someone modding Ace.
Fight a good fight.
I don't know about right this second, but I know Ostrich does that a lot.
Garuda team, it's in your hands. We've got to intercept those bombers. Stay with the
As in
radar facility.
modding
That should give you the
Ace
upper hand in
X aircraft.
Look at all that smoke. They're under attack on the front line. Our air defense network won't last much longer.
So if you're
Is Estovakian
looking
trying to raise our entire country?
for Ace Combat X mods, Super Ostrich does a lot of that.
Where are the enemy bombers?
There's others.
Connecting ESM.
Calamitous Might. But Ostrich is the big one that I know. No, he's doing it on the emulator.
Get on the scene immediately.
On PPSPP,
More enemy bombers detected on
that
radar.
emulator.
Looks like another formation.
I don't think anyone's been able to mod an aircraft on the actual PSP itself. Why did I hit that when I meant this? PPSPP, there's two P's at the end.
Radar. It's another bomber formation. Intercept.
Papa Papa Sierra Sierra Papa Papa. In the NATO alphabet.
Damn it. What a bunch of lies. Second enemy bomber is down.
More enemy bombers incoming. There's quite a few this time.
Suck!
Almost in effective range.
There we go.
Missile struck target.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Still have to find the wife's PSP. Surprised she hasn't killed you for losing it yet.
Fourth enemy bomber confirmed down. Keep up the good work.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Enemy bombers incoming. Intercept.
It was her that lost it? Well, I'm sure she'll still find a way to blame you for it.
Bombers are still incoming. Stay sharp.
Starscream, you've already beaten Joint Assault. You don't have to play it again if you don't want to.
Watch out. The enemy has a
I'm just proud of you that you actually beat it. And on the PSP, no less. That's impressive.
fired.
Take out those bombers first and foremost. Don't worry about the escorts.
Yes. Bagged another enemy.
See the blue missile trail? That was Shamrock.
Lock on.
Bomber number 8 confirmed down.
Ninth bomber down.
Ow! Fucking hell. stupid Phantom.
Box 2.
Enemy bombers are approaching the city. Intercept.
Starscream suffered from JAPTSD.
Dead ahead.
All enemy bombers have been eliminated.
Boom!
I'll plucked every last one of them.
Enemy bomber formation is confirmed down. I have to say you handled things well.
Whooping all that praise on us has got me a little too red in the face to go back home.
Roger that, Avalanche. I'll just report you as gunned down and missing in action.
That's pretty harsh, Ghost Eye.
All planes, it's time to get on home now. Try and make it back for supper.
Those bombers have passed through the mountains and are still on course for Vitose.
They're here.
Head back to the base if you need supplies.
There's a
can
guy
land
on
there
Twitter
at
that
any
does
time.
a Phantom Friday.
The enemy bombers have been intercepted. Enemy aircraft around the Kessid perimeter have been
Phantom,
significantly weakened. Our forces, we expect the best from you.
Yeah,
My daughter
Sure.
is alive somewhere in Grace Maria.
that's nice. My daughter is alive somewhere in Grace Maria. But it's only so that I actually have some sort of character plot. Otherwise, I have no reason to exist.
You've been ordered to start the mission now. The interception op was a success. Enemy air units around Kessid have been weakened. And the Republic of Ameria's military has taken full advantage of this prime opportunity to initiate a counterattack operation with all forces participating. Enemy forces have established a wide-scale defensive line around Sipley Field, consisting largely of tank.
Can't help thinking of my
Our ground forces are set up to cross the
F4
river
Phantom
and
rants.
and eventually regain
Is that it,
control of
Nugget?
Kessid. Garuda team.
I mean, I've made quite a few of them. Maybe that should be a reward. Have Razgrees rant about a topic. Alright, so for this one I want more stability.
Garuda 1, which plane should I select?
And since we had a tie on the F-15, we'll give Shamrock... why the hell not?
Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Actually,
Garuda team,
Yeah.
time to take off.
this will probably end badly, but I don't care.
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to engage enemy units on the other side of the river from multiple angles.
This is Warlock Battalion. We'll be keeping the central unit occupied. Fox Battalion here. We're set up to hit all enemy units on the east side. Steelcraft here, we've got the west side covered.
Garuda team,
That was
provide
close.
cover for our troops on the
It's like,
ground and eliminate
oh
all
no!
Slovakian ground forces.
I don't have guns.
Choose any area you want to cover. Cross the return line if you
I
need
almost
supplies.
fired a missile.
To the south end of the airspace.
They've got way more guys than us. Great confidence booster, huh? Let's get on it, Garuda 1.
Did you know that 90% of our operational forces are out on the battlefield? I love it. It's the bet of a lifetime.
Use the Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation.
This is Quox. Advancing to engage enemy across the river. Do me a favor and take care of any little guys trying to get in our way. We can provide ground assistance which can range for ESM. Careful
battalion is a small-scale unit. Don't let the enemy surround them. They'll need the best backup you've got to offer.
The good thing about gunning ground targets is you don't technically have to target them to get that pipper. And you really don't need it. You shot at me. How dare you?
Roger, Quax. Garuda team, move on to a different unit. Ghost Eye to Garuda team, listen up. Aircraft that have already completed their operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need backup. Don't let enemy forces reach Warlock Battalion. Take them out before they cross the bridge.
Come on. Get in range. Ah, you turned around to face me. So you have chosen death!
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Ground target has been eliminated.
I didn't crash. I knew what I was doing. I picked this version of the Nosferatu for a reason. It has extremely high stability. So it can handle those low and slow strafing run passes. I'm playing on normal difficulty. The lowest difficulty can have and still get the medal. And the reason why it's normal is because I have infinite guns.
Ground target destroyed.
About half the enemy forces are down. I don't think we're getting in any further. Our firepower is far superior to theirs. This is a disgrace to our country. All tanks, it's time to wrap this up. Take them all out. Talisman, don't go thinking we can win this war all by ourselves. If the enemy becomes more than we can handle, don't be afraid to request allied support. The main enemy battalion has been destroyed. Thanks for that sweet air
Boom!
coverage. Teamwork's a beautiful thing, eh? This is Warlock. The main enemy forces are down. We're breaking off into 2 groups to clean up whatever's left.
Enemy forces have been dealt a heavy blow. All
There were
planes
some
move into action
things
against
about
enemy forces still
A6's
remaining.
gameplay that
They're not going anywhere.
I'd say would be challenging. One, in order to get the aces, or the named aces, you have to be on expert or above. 2, gravity is a thing. Your planes have mass. So an unstable aircraft, if you're not going fast, will fall out of the damn sky. You have a lot more targets to kill. And the enemy AI is also pretty good,
Watch out! The enemy has a
in my
lock on
opinion.
you.
And if you don't keep on top of the enemies targeting your allied or your ground forces, they will annihilate them and you'll lose operations. See, I'd say it's challenging. I don't know how it stacks up against other games, but and then there's Ace of Aces.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Half of the remaining enemy forces are down.
We're halfway there.
But then again, I'm biased about it. I absolutely love this game. So, of course, I'm gonna say nothing but good things about it. Except for its story, fucking story. Or, I mean, the cutscenes. They just sucked.
This area has been cleared of enemy forces. Mission complete. Get back to base.
Looks like I won the bet.
But
That's one step closer to Grace Maria.
I think the most challenging thing, especially for people that come in from the PS2 trilogy or a 7 and play this, is the flight model. The planes in this have weight, and like I said, if you're playing in a low stability aircraft,
This mission, Emerian forces were able to extend to the center of
you
Kessel,
will fall
expanding their power in the region.
if you're not going
Best of
fast
this
enough.
soon will be
Which is why when Sly was playing Ace 6 and was using the Nosferatu, he
So this guy's up next.
kept falling out of the sky because he kept trying to go slow to do a strafe run. You can't do that in the Nosferatu. You will crash because of the weight of the plane. No, the general storyline is great. It's just
is concentrated on Mount
the
Marcello in
cutscenes
northern Kesset. The enemy is mainly distributed throughout this
are
mountainous area, with Bartolomeo Fortress
hamtastic.
as the center of operations, providing a variety of high-level defensive measures and offensive might. This fortress also
Very-
boasts strong anti-air capabilities.
The character writing is kind of meh.
Into two groups,
The
to
lip
east and
flap
west,
sinkings
along with an air unit mainly providing ESA,
for the dub
which gives us 3 units in
is
total.
atrocious.
Garuda team, we need you to cover each of these units in whichever order you feel is
So,
necessary.
I
The
don't
situation
blame
will change
anyone
depending on which turn a
who
particular
skips the
battle takes.
cutscenes.
You'll need to keep close tabs on the combat situation of each unit to successfully complete this mission. Our forces on the mainland are scattered and desperate, doing all they can to
Change your home screen wallpaper to your waifu. And wow. Alright, so yeah, this is another anti-ground.
Talisman, which plane should I pick?
You know what, let's have him.
How about my weaponry?
Have him be Mickey.
Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
God, I didn't want to do that.
This is Ghost Eye to all planes. Initiate invasion of Bartolomeo Fortress.
This is Warlock. We've got the west route to
Okay, we'll take out the radars first.
We'll advance from the east. Let's stay
provide backup for each battalion. Begin operation.
As much as Sly hates the bank job boys, I just kind of found them a little meh.
Fox
Like,
battalion is heading for the first checkpoint at a steady pace. Use the Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation.
you know, I can understand Sly's criticisms with them, because they are technically criminals, but I don't know, I didn't really care all that much.
Garuda team, give Snake Pit some cover.
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground.
Whoa! That was close. Sly's like, why are you cheering for them? They're bank robbers! They're robbing from your own bank! But they have quirky characteristics, so it's okay,
Battalion is
right?
approaching the first checkpoint now.
Roger. Heading over to engage the enemy. I've got a lock on.
Quack's battalion has arrived at the first checkpoint.
Enemy chopper unit confirmed. We'll need an air unit to take it out for us. Here they are. Launch.
Come on, get in
Battalion
range.
has arrived at the first checkpoint.
My god, that deflection.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Oh, this is what it's gonna be. I might want to just reset, go for the ground targets.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Hey, Nugget, if you like the bank job boys, more power to you, man. Okay, fuck it.
Don't get overconfident. That train's got some wicked firepower.
Garuda team, back up the Warlock battalion.
Chasing those F-14s is gonna be a nightmare with only guns.
How could that have missed?
Ground target has been eliminated.
If you couldn't tell, that deflection that they had on me was intense. Not to mention they were faster than me.
Warlock battalion is heading for the second checkpoint at a steady pace.
Yep, Bartolomeo.
I shook off the missile.
Keep providing cover for Snake Pit.
Probably gonna lose Snake Pit, but oh well. I couldn't cover him anyway. Ow, fuck.
Warlock Battalion is a little over halfway to the objective point. Just a little longer. Warlock Battalion is approaching the second checkpoint now.
Hey, don't F me yet. I'm still flying.
Warlock Battalion has arrived at the second checkpoint.
Yeah, if you're heavily damaged, your plane keeps that damage for a while. Also, look at the look at this. It's scratchy and
The situation is getting worse.
I might actually have to redo this. I might have spent too much time on Charlie.
Enemy facility was destroyed.
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground! Shamrock, roger that. I'll back you up. I've got lock on!
Enemy tank destroyed.
Okay, this should be the last for Warlock, and then I need to hurry over and help Quox. There we go.
Talisman, don't be afraid to request allied support.
You don't want to go blind.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Good team. Get Quad's battalion ahead.
We might not make it. He's still on me. Dude, they fired a missile at me. A miss? Point me in the right direction. Not awfully range, but I've got a shot.
Quad's battalion is heading for the second checkpoint at a steady pace.
Drop it down.
Yeah, it'll take about 5 hours because the guns. I mean, this is gonna be a slow go. I had no illusions about getting the medal today, but I
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
figured we could at least get off of cassette for the stream.
I've got a lock.
Cassed. Cassed Island. K-H-E-S-S-E-D.
The mission is going as planned. We're about halfway to the objective. Quad's battalion is approaching the second checkpoint now.
I have much to teach you about Anian geography. Like, Sly might know Yuzian geography like the back of his hand. I'm the same way, but with Ania.
second checkpoint. Ground target has been eliminated.
I have much to teach you, young grasshopper. Grease, the Ace Combat 6 Senpai. Oh god. You really mean Senpai or do you mean Sensei? Because those are slightly different things. Because I can just see the rest of the chat going, "Notice me, Senpai!" Oh boy.
Arrived at the objective point. Mission accomplished. All planes, move on to the enemy fortress. Ground unit, continue engagement.
Thank God they moved that return line up.
It's time to mop the floor.
First, it's time to land.
2 unknown enemy fighters have been detected. 2 enemy fighters approaching.
Roger. Initiating sweep. A Reaper's emblem. Those are the aces who attacked Grace Maria.
Sensei is teacher, last I checked.
Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your...
Garuda 1, commence carrier landing checks. You're clear to land. You're coming in too fast. Ease up on the throttle. You're right on the money.
Japanese isn't my strong suit either. I just picked up some things from watching the animus.
Garuda 1, commence carrier landing checks. You're clear to land.
Okay, weapon for you is
Garuda 1, you are
clams.
clear for takeoff.
Or cams. I really wish we would get a name for that carrier.
Garuda 1, altitude restriction.
Because there's no official names for any American carriers. Or even how many America has.
Fire. There's nowhere to run now.
Typically, most American ships follow a floral
ESM is active.
naming scheme. But now there is one name that I wish that they had. And in fact, I might even, in my Fires Unification, say, yeah, this is its name now. Or
Enemy
they
facility
have
taken
a
out.
new carrier named this now. Enterprise. Largely due to the fact that not Star Trek weeb. I mean, I am, but not for that reason. I was actually gonna name it Enterprise for the same reason why Star Trek's ship is named Enterprise. Yeah, the World War II carrier USS Enterprise CV-6. Most heavily decorated ship in the history of the United States Navy.
Enemy fortress threat level has been reduced. Garuda team, don't let your guard down. Enemy fortress threat level is even lower now. Maintain current level of engagement.
Garuna team, we're in good shape too. Let's turn this place out.
In fact, I have a History Channel documentary series on DVD called Battle 360, and it basically chronicles the career of the Enterprise from Pearl to Lady Gulf
I've got a lock.
and her decommissioning.
Our self-propelled artillery has moved into engagement.
I think Enterprise is also one of the
Anti-aircraft artillery taken
only
out.
2 carriers to survive the entire war. I think no, wait, 3. The other 2 were the Ranger and the Saratoga. Also, for like a 3-month period in 1942, I want to say,
The enemy fortress has just about had it. Our ground unit almost has it under control.
the Enterprise was literally the United States' only
Shamrock, Fox 2.
seaworthy carrier. So it literally was the Enterprise versus Japan.
Garuna 2 here. I bagged a kill.
The Royal American ship Echinopsrito. Latin for the globe. That actually could work. A lot of Ameria is Italian influence, so yeah, I could see that. I'm getting to it, Salty.
I've got a lock on.
All hail Lord Momo of the Momo dynasty.
Sam
His
killed
divine
that guard.
Momomus.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Okay.
Watch out! We've got a lock on you from the ground!
The
Da da
Barberman
da da
fortress is
da
under our
da
control.
da
Nice
da.
work, Garuna team.
Possibly Latin names for carriers to denote the status of carriers. Obviously, Latin floral names, of course. Possibly. Or Italian.
This is Ghost Eye to all planes. Initiate invasion of...
We
All
have
right.
successfully retaken Bartolomeo
100%
Fortress.
guns.
With the successful execution of this mission, we're about to get in.
Our post.
Okay. So, I need a refill. So I'm gonna take a quick break. Gonna run an ad break.
Mission contact.
So do whatever you guys need to do.
Day is near.
Yeah, water check. So I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Hopefully those ads weren't boring. Or, you know, really weird. Because I didn't see any of them. Alright. We will still do this. Lane should you pick? That is indeed the question. Well, I meant like... Were they less boring than just watching the mission select screen?
How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Speaking of which, I wonder how that will look in the archive. Huh. Well, mission select has good music.
It's the mainland.
Fair enough.
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to start the landing operation.
But the ads do kind of help me out, so... Hate to get subject you guys to them, but, you know... Hello, Inquisitor. Welcome to Ortara. We're doing a guns only run through. Oh, that's a building. Okay. It's behind the building. Actually, no. The CFA Nosferatu has no trace of Belkan space magic in it. This is pure Albastru Electrice engineering. Estavakian homebred. You take that back, Salty. Belka is not better than Ameria. Ameria trumps all. I was never really much of a fan of the whole Belka memes. I mean, to me, they got old pretty quick. I mean, I typically just play along, not to be a dick. I think largely I just don't understand what the draw is of the whole Belka memes. I guess I don't understand why people find them fun. Maybe I'm just too old to understand the hip new meme lingos. Get off my lawn and whatnot. You refuse to... I'm 31, so, you know. My favorite method is shouting Belka to everything on the burn Belka to the ground. Burn Osio. No, burn Belka. Oh wait, we did it in 0. We need to finish the job.
Sam kill confirmed.
True, we didn't burn Belka. The OC and 8th Air Force did. Or I'm assuming it was the 8th Air Force. As a reference to the United States Army Air Force 8th Air Force. Which was the most famous or most prestigious American bombing unit in the European theater.
We're taking enemy fire. It's no good, big mate. We're gonna get killed. None of them is here. Come on, join up with the others. Hey, we still got a chance.
Hoffneck was still in. Wow. Osea resumes firebombing of Belka because, and I quote, "The Belkans nuked themselves, so we had to up the ante. We can't let Belka out atrocity us."
Enemy tank destroyed.
Yeah, it did take a dark turn. I'm not very comfortable with this turn. Let's get back to Ameria and you know, the bank job boys. And Dancing with Angels and stuff. And you know, some more fun memes like, "This is the Naiad." Fuck the bank shop morons. Well, no one else will, I guess. I'm doing the best I can, but you flew too fast for me.
Enemy tank has been destroyed.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
You let them in the army. Well, Donnie, at the very least, was an ex-con that was conscripted to basically be a warm body. But unlike Osea with the 444, they made, or Ameria made him a regular. I mean, it was join the army and you get a pardon. And I mean, he was convicted of burglary, so I mean, the United States has done it before too. Like, this is your path out if you want to take it. But the key difference was Ameria didn't force their cons into service. They gave them the option. And if they took it, that was the pardon. They were free men at that point. Pardon me. I have to deal with something. There. That's just when he crashes bay. I have soiled the good American name. Soiled it. Yes, if I crash in my baby, I will have to begin the prayers of atonement. I will have to pray to the angels of Ameria for forgiveness. You're gonna let me land? No? Yes?
Our special forces have taken the airport. You're clear to land there for supplies. Land at the airport if you're low on ammo.
Yeah, there is a scammer that posted a scam link on my chat, so I banned his ass.
Garuda 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Habit. I always land at the end of mission.
Good luck up there.
Yeah, there was no point for me to land. I just muscle memory. Although landing does heal Shamrock too, so I didn't know if Shamrock took any hits. So who knows? But yeah, there probably wasn't any reason to land. I just did it because habits are so hard to break.
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Holy crap! Oh yeah, it's probably automated. But banning it takes the link out of my chat. So
Ground target has been eliminated.
that's why I did it. And it forces them to get a new bot. I paused the game because I can't do two things at once.
About half the enemy forces are down. Looks like this will be an easy ride for our forces coming ashore.
If Sly were here, since he's a mod, I'd ask him to take care of it. But I think Sly is still sleepy. Either that, he's, actually working. An American that can't multitask? Yeah, I know. I'm old, deal with it.
Okay, Shamrock, roger that. I'm on the attack.
Possibly, but Unlike me, Sly actually has a job.
ESM for Garuda 1.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! Evade, Garuda 1. Missile missed its target. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
You know what's gonna be real annoying in this guns only stream, aside from Pastor Bastard? Salumna Peaks. I have to kill those damn Seeker UAVs with guns. You know, the ones that summon Nimbus? That's gonna be fun.
Almost completely destroyed. This mission is going smoothly.
Thanks, Sully. Have fun. There we go.
Enemy reinforcements detected on radar. They're approaching our landing unit at high speed. We can't let anything
You're
happen
being
to our
made
landing
redundant.
unit. Drive back the enemy and provide cover.
What does that mean, Nugget?
This is kill or be killed.
Oh, you've been laid off. Yeah, I've been furloughed, so.
Bandit on your tail! Shake him off! Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Roughly half of the enemy reinforcements have been wiped out.
Pure gun wall. I'd rather go back to my old job at Enterprise. Because I wouldn't call working for Walmart living. In fact, the reason why I quit Walmart was because I literally had an emotional breakdown. I was suffering emotional abuse from that job.
Garuda 2 launched missile. But missed. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Walmart does not treat its employees well. Or at least the one that I was at didn't.
Enemy tank has been destroyed.
That's what I like to see,
They're
Talisman.
constantly gaslighting me with promises of promotion but never following through. Constantly writing me up for things that technically should never have been written up for. Forcing us to constantly do the work of 3 or 4 people, but still only getting paid, barely paid.
Enemy tank destroyed.
Bandit dead ahead.
It wasn't physical abuse, but I would call it emotional. But
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
again, I can't really do anything legally about it because, one, they have better defense attorneys than I do, and two, they could always claim it was just that manager or just that store. And they'll just throw anybody under the bus. Oh yeah. You can't unionize at Walmart at all. The only reason I was able to, you know, not... And they don't even pay you a living wage. The only reason why I wasn't in the poorhouse was because I didn't have that much expenses. I was living alone under my parents' roof, so my expenses were rather small.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Enemy aircraft down.
Now, I've always had anxiety issues, but working at Walmart amplified them to an unhealthy extreme.
Garuda 1 down.
Shit! Yeah, and F my plane.
Enemy aircraft down.
Fortunately, this is not Ace Combat 7. They don't give a crap about time. Yes, I must purify the Amarian soil with Estavakian blood. Yeah. Ace 6 was the first Ace Combat game with checkpoints. But Ace 7, they have checkpoints, but the problem is if you're trying to S rank, if you restart from the checkpoint, you run into problems with the time bonus. The game time doesn't technically reset. However, in 6, Ameri doesn't give a shit about your time bonus when it comes to calculating your score. They only care about your kill count. So you could finish the mission with like 1 minute left on the clock out of a 50-minute mission. But as long as you killed enough targets, you still get the S rank. Yeah, Mario wants the job done right. If it takes longer to do it, then you do it. I don't think I've got... I might have Lighthouse done on Ace. Or S-ranked on Ace. But, I know I don't have Faceless Soldier. And I know I don't have Rescue. And I know I don't have Bunker Buster. But I have S ranked every mission on Ace Combat 6 in every difficulty. No, I don't have rescue. Probably because I'm not fast enough. Or I haven't killed enough UAVs, I'm not sure about the balance.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
I'll eventually get it. I might even make that a stream.
I have it.
Going for the Platinum Trophy. All reserved for a future Torture Raspberry stream. Exactly. Exactly, Nugget. Alright, we're doing a Torture Raspberry stream. I'm going for the S rank every mission on A7, Ace difficulty.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Fucking crashes again. Oh, I will never use the Foxhound. Even if it is the ideal plane, I despise the Foxhound. I would use the Wyvern over the Foxhound. But I think tend to use the Falcon because of the FAABs.
Enemy plane down.
I can just annihilate all the things at the ISEV.
This one's mine.
Garuda 1, you have entered the landing corridor. Lower your landing gear and prepare for touchdown.
Talisman, almost got him. We had so many soldiers.
Garuda 1 has taken damage.
Ow!
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you. Fox 2, Fox 2. Enemy tank is in pieces.
No Sam for you. Success!
Sign of the enemy on radar.
Now that's a lot of
Out
damage.
swiftly. Mission accomplished.
Exactly, Starscream.
Finally back on
I
the
think I went from like 20 to a shit ton. That's quite a bit of damage. That's right, I made Shamrock fly an Animu Waifu Raptor.
Let's go home. Back to our loved ones.
Because I am a mature adult. Talisman, about my aircraft. Yeah, what's
Enemy
wrong with it?
forces on Rargon
I
Beach
thought you
have
liked the
been
Raptors.
annihilated.
I do,
The
it's
landing
just...
operation has ended successfully.
Why is
We
there
are finally able to provide full relief
an
and support
anime
to our
girl
exhausted forces on the mainland.
on the tail?
The American military is in position to advance. Garuda team, pull your...
Okay. Siege on Silvat. Now, I know a lot of people hate this mission because it's boring. I actually like it. But I understand why
We've got
people
a
would find it
large
boring. So, and I guess we can use the poll thing here. The question will be, do Silvat now or next AC6 stream? Yes. Continue. Or all right, there you go. I mean, I could have just asked you to put your responses in the chat, but I have a new toy. I want to use my new toy. Basically, do I continue and make Silvat my last mission for this stream, or do I end it now and then do Silvat as the beginning of the next stream? It's up to... I honestly don't care, but it's probably going to take longer than most because I don't have access to the ADMMs or FABs or our Lord and Savior RCL. All right, do it now.
Talisman, which plane should I pick?
Okay, what do I give Shamrock? We'll give him the Bearcoot with Animu Waifu
Are we ready to fly with
and
this
QAMs, because why not? No, I'm giving him the QAM Waifu because I have to fight Strigan.
Garuda team, time to take off.
They are TGTs. Animu Waifu. If it was purely anti-ground, like no Strigan, then yeah, he'd be flying the Burt Waifu. But yeah.
Use your radar to check enemy position and move out to each area.
We better move. Our forces could get wiped out at any second now.
That's right. Our ground unit is on its last legs trying to keep them covered. Return to base if you need supplies. No use fighting on an empty stomach.
Enemy forces approaching. Prepare to attempt.
Enemy vehicle has been destroyed.
Strigan 6 to all planes. Destroy all incoming enemy reinforcements. Strigan 11.
Strigan 11, roger. Those two planes are first on the menu. I swear to God, I've memorized so many lines from this game. Give me the American Muscle Burger. Send it to Lancaster.
Garuda team, initiate close-range air support. Get out there and hit what you can.
Bust some heads, Talisman. Take care of business. These guys are all inside. Thank God. We're here. All units, our reinforcements have arrived.
Yep.
Like that DJ was saying, our angels are back.
First on the menu, Lancaster's Estovakian cousin.
Armored vehicle has been destroyed.
The Stogies are after our runway. I missed my mark. How many helicopters are left? What? We don't care. Sweep the area with machine gun fire. Man, I can't wait any longer. Take it off.
Gotta watch out for those power lines.
Enemy down. I have it. Box 2.
Enemy tank destroyed.
How could that have missed? Box 2, box 2.
Hey, there is a Strigan.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar. All planes, the runway in this airspace is clear for landing. Take advantage if you need help.
New Avatar comic about Toph's metal bending. Is that official?
Box 2.
The Metal Bending Academy one?
Have advanced. The situation won't change with this level of backup.
Enemy threat level down. Keep it up, Garuda team.
Protect that runway at all costs. It's shaking like crazy. Witness the strength of our gun train. Focus all fire on the settlement. Don't stop until every one of them is dead.
What I want to know is what happened to Suki?
Dragon Busters have lost about 40% of their forces. They can't do this alone.
Any planes who need supplies can land on the runway. I repeat, any planes who need supplies can land on the runway.
Because I like Suki. Suki was one of my favorite characters. Way to go, Shamrock!
The enemy is advancing along with radar vehicles. Is anyone out there? Requesting support.
Are there any fighters available to cover Barracuda Battalion?
Garuda team, you never fail to impress. Thomas Smith, I'm taking you out for a cool one. Yo, me, you too! I've got it. Who's gonna make it home alive?
I also wonder what happened to May. I mean, I'm assuming
Our radar vehicles need cover.
she and
Continue to
Zuko got
support.
married, but I mean, Zuko had kids. So I'd we're gonna lose Grizzly.
Grizzly Battalion's gotta make it back to the city.
More about Sokka. Give him Space Sword. Hey Salty, have you heard of the Dragon Prince? Ooh, whoa, that's too close. Okay, so the Dragon Prince is a Netflix original that is created by Aaron Ehas, one of the lead writers on Avatar, and in fact, it feels like an Avatar type show. And the main character is voiced by Jack DeSena, aka Sokka. So if you like Avatar, I would highly recommend seeing it or watching it. because I watched that with my friends, and oh my god, it's amazing.
How could that have missed? Commencing lock on. Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Might be too lazy to check it out. Excuse me.
Garuda team, back up Gavial Tank Battalion.
The operation's proceeding as planned. Keep it up, Talisman.
Garuda team, finish him off. Enemy forces are down to 30%. Garuda team, finish him off.
Oh god.
Garuda team, think you can cover Barracuda? They're not gonna make it without any support. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. All targets within operation
Boom.
space are down. But stay alert. The worst is yet to come.
Yellow Jacket, Fighter Battalion. That was a stellar performance. Garuda team, I'd say you were pretty damn good together. Don't get too cocky, Birdie. This war has just started. Retreat now! We can't afford to lose the entire unit.
We've received a telegram from HQ Command. You're to go after an Estovakian unit that's just started pulling out of action.
I'm a lot better at chasing than being chased.
90% gun. How is it 90% gun?
All ground units are to spread out and close in on the Estovakian unit. Show no mercy.
The ECM pod I can use.
Gavial Tank Battalion confirmed. The gang's all here. Trooper Battalion, roger. We got your back. See that?
And friendly kills don't count.
Is this the day it's all? Looks like I missed out on all the action.
All forces, fight to the death for this land. Give them a taste of Estovakian pride.
I already told you it's more than we can handle.
Enemy tank has been destroyed.
This one's way too fast.
This mission is going
And I know I haven't fired a missile because I still have 300. That's the starting amount for CFA, and I haven't landed yet. Oh, they did.
For remaining Slovakian forces is down to about 60%. The threat level for remaining Slovakian forces is about 40%.
Yeah, I was always Katang myself, though. Instead of Zutara. But I always liked Suki and Sokka better.
Enemy facility was destroyed.
That was one of my favorite ships. Suki and Sokka. Oh, Katang? Yeah. I mean, they kind of they've been foreshadowing it for the entire series.
The threat level for remaining Slovakian forces is
Although the character I felt really bad for was Toph. Because it was canon, she had a thing for Sokka. But Sokka didn't have a thing for her. So I just kind of felt bad because I know what it feels like to have an unrequited crush on someone.
Enemy forces have been eliminated
It sucks.
from the mission areas. That's enough dancing for today. Time to get on home now.
I could have danced a few more numbers. I'm still dancing here. Go ahead and leave without me.
Don't give me that, Sky Kid. It's past your bedtime.
You make a scary mother, Ghost Eye. But I guess we should be getting back.
All planes, listen up. Our forces are completely surrounded over a wide area.
Our besieged unit is now free, and enemy forces have been annihilated. Mission accomplished. Now that our unit has been freed, we are able to join up with them for a considerable gain in our land and air forces. This boost in power enables us to continue advancing east, to recapture our nation and tighten the noose around Slovakia's military. We now have an open path to Grace Maria. All pilots, best of luck.
And 100% gun. Well, yeah, I'd assume. I'd assume that since Toph had a kid in Korra, she had to have had someone. Alright, that's gonna be the end of it for now. We're not gonna do Saluna Peak right now. We're gonna do that its first mission.
Our forces have expanded.
Immaculate Conception. That's right. Lin Beifong is of Immaculate Conception. I once saw a fan comic of Toph just making Lin out of Earth and using earthbending to make life. I thought that was funny as hell. But that'll be it for me today. Thank y'all for joining me. Saturday, I'm going to be off because family stuff. Sunday, we'll be back in Horizon Zero Dawn. On our way to Day Tower. Monday will be a doubleheader. We'll do Mass Effect and some more A6 guns only. Not sure I'm going to be doing Tuesday, or I'll be off Wednesday and Thursday. That's the big day. Mark it on your calendars if you have a PS4. The Thursday stream will be Ace Combat 7 multiplayer.